Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Sensate444. And tonight I have a Temu haul, and I did get some water on my blouse right here. So I don't know if it's showing up as a stain, but it's just water. The top, by the way, is from Shein, and it was very inexpensive. It has kind of this unusual type, sort of a collar, and these lantern sleeves. And I don't remember what I paid for it, but I had it in one of my prior videos, so it was not much. Okay, let me get situated here. All right, so we're going to start. We have a lot of stuff to get through. I have like 4 bags here, smaller bags, but still. So let's start with the bunny pin. A little bunny pin. See the bunny? I got it, I didn't get it in time for Easter, but I wore it after Easter. He's cute. He has white, clear rhinestones, and looks like blue rhinestones for the eyes, and the ears look like they're painted in pink. Okay, and that was... they were asking $3.36, but after all of my credits, it was $2.30. That's not real big. It's just a little small, actually. It's about 1.5 inches tall. Okay, the next thing I got were, I have a friend that has some incontinence issues, and so I bought these seat covers. They're temporary. They're like disposable plastic seat covers, and I thought it would fit better than just having like a bag on the seat. So I haven't tried them yet, but these supposedly, I don't know, they don't look very big. They slip over the seat. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what I can get here. Okay, oh, I see. They're kind of glued together. I don't know exactly how they stay on the seat. They almost just look like, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to have to try these out and let you know how these work, because I really am not getting it right here. I'm not understanding how this works. But it's supposed to cover your seat, and it's supposed to be disposable. It almost looks like, to me, it's only going to cover the bottom of the seat, not the whole seat. I don't know. Keep pulling this apart here. Oh, boy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like a piece of plastic. It doesn't really look like it'll stay on. Maybe there's like an area here where you can tuck. Oh, I see. There's a fold over here on top that you can tuck over the top of the seat. And then it looks like on the back side of the bottom, it has a little pouch where you kind of tuck it over the bottom of the seat. So I don't know if these are going to work. They were not very expensive, $3.48. I paid $2.61, and I think they give you like, let's see if it says how many they give you here. Yeah, no, it doesn't say, but I think there were something like 20, I'm going to guess, in here. Okay, and $3.48 is what they were asking, and $2.61 is what I paid. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else we come up with. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. I've had some recent bad news, and I don't want to talk about it, but trying to keep going in spite of it. I don't know. I don't know anymore about this world sometimes. All right. It seems like you're going along fine. Everything's fine, and you think you're doing okay, and then boom, you know, something happens. All right, this is my little white bunny pin. They were asking $3.24. It was $2.58. Okay, I think I showed one of these before. It has like a clippy on the back, so I suppose you could wear it in your hair or clip it on a sweater. And then there's also a pin on the back. And it's just kind of this bunny face on some fabric, on some thick felt, and you just pin it right on. And that one, they were asking $324. My final price was $258. As I've said in my previous videos, the prices on Temu and Shein fluctuate rather wildly, and I can't guarantee you'll get these prices. You might get better prices, you might get worse prices. Okay, the next thing is I got more of these plastic bags that you use to put your jewelry in, and they're heavy duty. They're much thicker than, say, a sandwich bag or something like that. And I got them in 2 sizes this time. This is the larger size, which I believe is like 3.5 by 3.5 or something like that. And those were, okay, let's see, where are we here? Bags and bags. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Oh, these are the 3.15 by 3.15. These were $2.55. I paid $2.30. And let's see if it says how many are in here. I believe there's 20 in here. 20 pieces. Okay, and they're calling these extra large bags. Ziploc jewelry bags. Okay, $2.30 is what I paid after everything. And then I also got these smaller ones for the smaller jewelry. I've just gotten to the point where I try to put all my stuff in these bags, and then I kind of use them to organize my drawers. And I'm going to have a video of that eventually to show you what I've done. Not that it's perfect or anything, but so far it's working for me. Okay, so then I got these bags. There's 2 here. And those are the smaller bags. And those were, looks like, I think I got 28. I think it's maybe 16 altogether, because it says 8 by 8 centimeter. Oh, that's just the size. Okay, I'm not sure how many are in here. I would say there's about 15 to 20 in here. And those, yeah, I'm not finding those. I'll have to come back to those, or I'll write it up here if I don't find it. Okay. Okay, I got this thing here. It's like a, it kind of puts a snap onto your clothing. And I was hoping I could use it on a coat, but I think that this is more for, not for extremely thick fabric. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But it comes with a bunch of these snap-on, snapping type clasps. And you get the tool. And I guess you put, you know, one end of it in here and the other end in here, and it has like prongs on the back of some of these, and they just go right through your clothing, and then you'll have like a snap attached then to your clothing without sewing it or anything like that. So I got this one's nice and sturdy. It's metal, and this one was, I paid $307. They were asking $340. I probably had credits or coupons or something that brought my price down. So they were asking $340 on that. And it comes with 50 snaps. Or, yeah, snaps that you can attach to your clothing. Okay, and then, let's see, the next thing was this necklace. Trying to think of a stupidity. I have a stupidity of the day coming up after this. Okay, this was I thought this was going to be bigger based on the picture that I saw, but it's a white kind of flower with like a pearl beaded necklace. and a little white flower there. I thought that would be cute for summer because it's, you know, it's white, and I'll wear that with a lot of stuff. And that one, let's see, white pearl necklace. That was $2.24. My actual price was $2.02. Okay, the next thing I got was this black fabric. It's kind of a fabric. It's a necklace, but it's made out of fabric. And so it was very inexpensive. This one was, I paid $1.29 for this. It was $1.43 before credits. And it's just like, you know, it's like a little collar that you put on, or you wear it as a necklace, like right up there. And it's cute. There's a stone there in the front, kind of attached to this fabric, like a black lacy kind of crocheted heavy fabric. And again, that one was, I paid $1.29 and it was $1.43. Okay, let's keep going here. What do we have next? What do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? You know, it was nice and warm here for a while, and then now it has cooled down again drastically. But I think it is going to warm up in the days ahead. Okay, these I thought would be good earrings to wear with that fabric necklace. And they're black. They have little black beads on them, and they're posts. They're post earrings. They're real sparkly. They're like black rhinestones. Love those. Those were $1.89. I paid $1.71. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I did. I got some eyeshadow. This one's called the Rebellious Girl. Rebellious Girl eyeshadow. And it's a palette. I haven't opened it yet, but it's supposed to be 9. This one is in the color, it just says multicolors, Rebellious Girl. But this is some kind of either green or teal. See if I can, I'm really bad at getting these boxes open. They just don't want to open up for me. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, jeez. Let me just rip the box. Wow, I just can't get that out of there, and I can't rip it enough to get it out. Oh, that's gonna fry my nails. Good thing I don't have any nails on. Okay, so it's covered in a, like it was sealed really well in that box, and then it's covered with like a plastic that you just peel off, I guess, so the container does not get scratched. Okay, and this one is the teal and green blue. And I'm just going to try one of these on here to see how pigmented it is. Okay, it looks pretty good. Okay, it looks pretty good there. See it? Yeah, pretty pigmented. And it looks like it has 5 matte shades and 4 sparkly shades, and it's in various colors of green blue. Okay, that one was $2.48 they were asking. I paid $2.19. I believe I have more of those eyeshadows in here in other colors. Okay, here is a mascara I got. It's called Siphon Lash Mascara. Haven't tried it yet. Siphon Lash Mascara. And it is in, I think I got it in black this time, or did I get brown? I don't know. Long Wear Waterproof. And it's SIFEN is the brand, Lash Mascara. And there's the bottle. Let's look at it. Certainly very tight. Okay. It has a nice thick brush. I don't know if I got this in brown or black, and it doesn't say, I don't believe. Well, we'll find out when I wear it. Long wear waterproof siphon or S-siphon lash mascara, and that mascara was okay. They were asking $1.14, and I actually paid 68 cents. So I mean, you cannot beat that anywhere, even the Dollar Tree. You can't beat that price. Oh my gosh. All right, more eyeshadows, I believe. I got a palette. I bought a palette of blue in the Rebellious Girl. That's the blue one. It's up here. Okay, and then purple in the Rebellious Girl. So let's open those and see what those colors look like. This one I did manage to open before, just to make sure it wasn't all cracked and broken. So there are the purple shades. And it looks like it has 3 matte and the rest are like shimmery. So you got 3 matte and 6 of the shimmery and light and dark, and colors that will go kind of mesh together, different kinds of purples. And one of these looks a little bit more of like a pink. Okay, there it is on my hand. Okay, let's look at the other one. Okay, the blue eyeshadow and the purple eyeshadow together, they were asking $8.89 for both of those. And after my credits and coupons and whatever, I paid $5.47 for both palettes. Okay, and this is the blue. Ooh, look at those blues. Those look pretty. I'm not sure blue is the best color for me since I have blue eyes, or, you know, but sometimes I like to switch off. I like to wear different colors all the time. I have this purple on right now. I don't know which one that is, though, to tell you. It's not this one. It's not from this batch. And those are the blue, and it looks like 4 matte and 5 shimmer, because there's 9 colors in there. You can see. Okay, and again, those two, the purple and the blue, both palettes together were, they were asking $8.89. I paid $5.47. $5.47. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, I got some of these Facelift stickers. Facelift stickers. I think I showed these in a prior video, so I went and bought some more. I guess I'm really hopeful that they're going to work. I have not tried them yet. But what you do is you stick the sticker on each side of your face where you want the lift, and you attach these cords to each side, and then it pulls your face because you put it around the back of your head under your hair. And I have not tried them, and maybe I will make a video showing me trying these just to see how well they work with before and after pictures. So that's to come. And the Facelift stickers, $1.44, and I got 2 of these. Actually, I just got another one the other day. I don't know if it came in yet or not, but I did go ahead and order another one, so I'm really hopeful that they're going to work. Okay, I got the super cute brooch of Alice in Wonderland characters. It's nice and large and detailed. I like that. That was Alice in Wonderland pin. They were asking $5.62. I paid $3.28. You can see it right there. There's the Peapod Man. I don't know what his name is. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below. Okay, and it's very pretty. Very pretty pin. I'm happy with that. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. $3.28 is what I paid. I also got a pen, a liner, an orange, oh God, a brown liner, eyeliner pen, which I will open. One thing about the makeup, it does come very well sealed, so I don't think you're going to have to worry about their makeup being tampered with or whatever, because it is sealed. I can't even get this darn one open. Oh man, hard to open. Okay, so this one is a brown, I believe it's like a liquid eyeliner. It just says P-E-C-O-L-O-V-E-R-S, Pico Lovers Black Eyeliner. Oh, I thought I bought brown. Okay, well, it's black. Gotta watch what you order, because if you don't pay attention, sometimes you get the wrong thing, and I was trying to get brown. I don't know how I messed that up, guys. All right, let's try it. You know, all the daffodils came up, and then, well, the crocuses came up first, then the daffodils, and then it got cold and rainy, and they all wilted over, so it's not really a great year for them. I'd like to have some tulips put in, too. Okay, let's try this liner. Okay, it is brown. It is brown. I don't know why it says black. It's definitely brown, which is what I wanted. Okay, and it's a very fine point, kind of a felt point, that comes to a very fine, long tapered end. And in that brown eyeliner, where are we? Brown eyeliner, where are you? Okay, they were asking $1.26. I paid 77 cents for that. Okay, the next thing, oh, this, oh my goodness. Okay, they show a sharpener contraption where you can sharpen your chainsaw. And I have one of those pole saws, and the guy that does the cutting for me, he told me it's getting very dull and that I needed sharpened. So I thought I was getting the whole little device that was like that long, and you turn a thing and then it sharpens, and this is actually something that goes in it. It's the actual file. Okay, and it comes with a bolt, a nut and a bolt. And I was really disappointed. They were asking $3.09. I paid $1.70. I thought it was going to be the whole device that sharpens the chainsaw, but it's not. It's just a small file that you would attach to one of those. I guess you have to buy that separate with like a file on the end to sharpen it. And that was kind of disappointing. And I did write to Temu. I said, you know, this is misleading. It says it's a sharpening tool. And so they refunded my money for that. But that, I paid $1.70 for that. So they did refund that. I can't complain about Temu. They're very good with their return policy. I think they're even better than Shein. And so far, I have never had to actually send anything back to Temu. I just report what's wrong with it, and up to now, you know, I'm not big on returning much. I don't return much. So up to now, they have basically forgiven me the purchase price. Okay, I got another one of these snap fastener tools. Now, this one is plastic, so I don't think it's as great as the other one I showed. The other one was metal. And I don't know. I guess the spring kind of goes... I guess you put the spring, you got to kind of put it together. I'm thinking that there's these two little prongs on the inside. I think that the spring actually goes on those two prongs. And the little white tips go on these ends. Okay, it looks like it's together. And then what you do is you take... it also came with 50 snaps. I thought this was going to come, the picture they showed shows all these different colored snaps. That's why I have two, because this one I thought, even though it's plastic, it comes with multicolor snaps, but it didn't. It only came with these silver ones again. So I did write to Temu. They forgave me this purchase too. I would have only bought the one if I had known that it didn't come with colored snaps. And this one, let's see, the metal one I paid, they were asking $340 that I showed before, and it was $307. And this is the plastic snap. Let's see, where's the plastic one? Metal snap. Huh. You don't know here. I don't see it. I think this one was a little bit less, but not much, as I recall. I'll have to have this in the description. I'll have the price. Okay, on that one, because that one was no, they were asking $396 and I paid $230. And it's actually in the metal one I paid $307. They were asking $340. Okay. I think the metal one, this one here, is really well made. This one. This is very well made. And it's metal. The other one is plastic. Okay, then I got this little tear-shaped aqua necklace, which I'll show you here. It's on like what I would call a paper clip type of chain. Let me see. Looks like it's about 17 or 18 inches with a slight extension on it. That's cute. I like my jewelry a little bigger than this though, but it is very pretty. The stone, you know, it looks almost like an aquamarine stone, but it is just glass, I believe. And that one was, they were asking $1.53 and I paid 94 cents for that. So it's fun. I mean, you know, it's like Christmas getting these cheap things. It's nice to be able to buy something for that much. Okay, this is a hair clip that I got. Sometimes I wear my hair back in a clip. And it's blue. It's blue rhinestones. And it's just like a snapping clip. And take it off there. And so you've seen these before, I'm sure. That's just, let me see if I can get it off of here. Okay, I'm going to have scissors to get this off. But you see what kind of snap it is. You just click it and it snaps together. And it clasps. Blue, where are we? Blue hair clip. They were asking $1.88. After my credits, I paid $1.16 for that. Okay. The next thing I got was... Okay, I saw a lady... that has a video online of her putting those tape things to pull your face back like I showed you earlier, these things here. And instead of using and putting it all the way around her head, she recommends that you attach one end of the string to one of these hair clips and then do that on each side, and by clipping it in your hair you can pull it back without having to go all the way around your head. So since these were relatively inexpensive, I decided to try her method if I can figure out exactly how she did it. She does it on camera, but you know, she's like twisting, I can't really see, and I don't know how you use these wig clips. There's 24 beige wig clips in here, and I thought that would, they're kind of light color, they'll go with my grayish blonde up here. And let's see, these wig clips were wow, I'm not finding things very quickly. Okay, $2.21, and that is what I paid for those. Okay, and then oh, I got one of these in pink for my sister, and I got this one for myself. This is so adorable. It's a little rubber ducky pin. I'm a sucker. I love ducks and geese and all kinds of birds, actually. But ducks, I think, are my absolute favorite. They're my spirit animal. I don't exactly know what that means, but people say that all the time. So it's my spirit animal. And there he is, a little rubber ducky. And he has rhinestones on his body. And he's very sparkly, or she, with the little crown pink crown on his head. Very, very cute. And I'm happy with that. And that was, they were asking $4.09. I paid $2.38. Isn't he cute? He's about 2 inches tall, maybe almost 2 inches wide on that one. Okay, what else do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? This is kind of an Easter thing too, but I'm going to wear it. I don't care if Easter's over. It's another brooch of a, it looks like a lady duck with a hat on or a bonnet. And she's rhinestoney and she has webbed feet. And it looks like it's mostly like pink, like a rose-colored pinkish red. Hope you can see it there. So cute. Okay, that one was the pink duck pin with bonnet. They were asking $3.37. I paid $2.89 for that, and I think it's absolutely adorable. Okay. Okay, this I have not tried yet either. This is supposed to be a hair, okay, those bags that I showed earlier, the ones that were smaller, 20 pieces were in that jewelry bag set, and those were $2.70. I paid $2.15. So, I mean, you can see I really didn't pay much for this entire haul. A lot of the things that I got were a little bit less expensive. There are some clothing things I'm going to show you. Okay, this is some spray. It's called Adglamful, 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 and it is supposed to be a volume powder, volume in a puff. Okay, I thought it was a spray, but maybe it's just powder. Let me check it out. It says on here, oh, I can't even hardly read it. It's so small. Functions. This product effortlessly boosts volume, controls oil, and sets hair naturally. And it does not say, oh, it does say the ingredients. Silica, cornstarch, modified glycerin, mica, parfum, and polyethyl caprylate. Never heard of that. Okay, let me see. I butchered that. I'm sure I butchered those words. Okay, let's just see. Oh my God, it is a powder, and I've just spilled it all over the damn place. Darn it. Okay, that powder was, and it was not cheap. That stuff was expensive. The hair powder. I don't know. I guess you just put the powder in your hair, and it's supposed to volumize it. Okay, how much was this? Wig clips. No, we did that already. Hair fluff. $7.87. I paid $4.84. Why do I just think this is maybe not going to be worth it? It's only 0.28 of an ounce, and I probably just spilled a third of it. Okay, so I will try that, and I'll have to let you know how that goes. Let me just put a little up here and see what happens. I think it's more like a powdery dry shampoo, and I guess it does kind of poof your hair up a little bit where you put it. All right, I don't know how great that's going. I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, I don't know if that was worth it, really. I mean, it's kind of a lot for just a small amount. You know, it was the, it seemed like the dupe for the Wow, the Color Wow volumizing stuff. I wanted a spray, though. This is a powder. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's it for the small items. Now, there were 4 items of clothing. Okay. this is the first one, guys. It's a blue, I mean, it's a brown, like velvety feeling type blouse. And it has like buttons in the front, kind of like a Henley. Actually, I think they're just faux buttons, though. They don't really button. And then it comes to like an open kind of collar like that up at the top. And it feels really soft and pretty. Feels very nice. Okay, and that one was, wow, okay. I only paid $1.15 for this. I think it was like something that had been in my cart that they lowered the price of, and they do that sometimes. And so I had to get it for that price. So I only paid $1.15. They were asking $1.29. And then I got this pair of shorts. Lace trim shorts, and they were asking $7.41, and I paid $6.61. And they have the cute like white lace on the bottom of a pair of black shorts around the bottom. And I think I got a 1X in that. Let's see, what size did I get? I got, it's 95% poly, 5% elastane, and it's a 2XL. So it looks true to size. I have not tried it on yet. And those lacy shorts were, I paid $6.61. They were $7.15. Okay, and one more item, guys. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, the last item is this pink furry jacket. It's very soft and furry, and it is lined. Okay, it is lined. I believe, I thought I got a 2X, but let me see if I did. 100% polyester lining and 100% polyester shell. And fits really good. It has like hook and eye loops on the edges that you just like, you know, hook into to keep it closed. It does have pockets, which I was pleased with. It has these square pockets in the front. And, okay, and let me see what size it was. The brand name is FHILLINUO. Felinu 2XL. Felino. Okay, and I love it. It's so soft. It's a little thicker than a medium, but it's not super thick, but you know, warmer than some of the thinner coats I've gotten. And I didn't pay much for that. I remember I did not pay much for that. $8.18 for that lovely jacket. I don't know if I may have had that in my cart. And what Temu does sometimes, if you have a couple items in your cart, it may give you a bonus discount offer off of one of them when you can get it for like 75% off, which is phenomenal. And to get that coat for $8, I'm very pleased with that. Okay, so let me tell you the stupidity of the day. Okay. All right, when I was heavier, you know, I don't know, I told you about my Manjaro journey. I've lost like 100 pounds, and I've since been stuck now. I don't know if I'm going to lose any more, but I have to take the Manjaro for my diabetes anyways, because the metformin was not enough to do the trick. So the Manjaro is, and I'm on the 12.5 milligrams, which my doctor didn't want to go up to the 15, which is the max, but I think they are doing studies to see if higher doses are beneficial or not. Okay, but as of right now, I think the maximum dose you can get is a 15 milligram, and it comes in an injector pen. And so I poke my stomach with that once a week. Okay, so when I was heavier, I was considerably heavier. I was about 300 pounds, you know, give or take a couple pounds. And there was a guy that would often come in to this donut shop that I go to and talk with myself and my friends. And I was there with a friend, Linda, who was also full-figured gal. And he sat down by us and he told me the story about some girl at his dentist's office that he was trying to talk to, and I guess he was going to ask her out, but when she passed him, he tried to say something to her, and she kind of rebuffed him, right? And he's like effing B, effing B. And then he's telling me another story about a lady in a eyeglasses shop, and he was going to ask her out, and I guess he felt that she blew him off, or wasn't really eager to talk to him, and so he's calling her effing B too, which I don't go for that. That's ridiculous. Somebody doesn't want to go out with you, relax. Happens every day. So I remember saying to him, well, geez, like you've never asked myself or Linda out. You've never asked us out, and we're not calling you an effing B or an effing anything. And he says, well, you guys are full figured, like as if to say, of course we should figure that he wouldn't want to go out with us, I suppose, was how I read it. And it just was really backwards and rude. And I just said, man, how rude, And I remember he got up from the seat and made a big dramatic exit. But that's my stupidity of the day. Like, I don't know, like, everybody on this planet has had rejections. I know that. I know that. I have had. He's had them. Everybody has rejections. But to just like name call someone because they weren't really excited about meeting you, no. All right, so let me tell a dating story, and this is from way back when. And it was when I was on the chat line, which was, boy, I can't stop that shaking, that video from shaking. I was on the chat line, and before they had the computer dating, they had these chat lines, and you could call a number and listen to introductions by various people, and then you could leave them messages. And it was free for women at the time, this one particular one that I was using. So there was a man that I had conversed with, and we had decided to meet, and he worked near this particular bar and grill. And so after work, he said, that's good. I work right over there. I'll meet you there after work. So I remember I went into the bar and grill looking for him. Now, I didn't see his picture before, and he didn't see mine because we were on a telephone type chat line. And this was before I had a cell phone, but he did have a cell phone. I didn't have one yet. So I'm guessing this was probably maybe around the year 2000, 2001, 2, something like that. Okay, so I came into the bar and looked around, and I just really didn't see anyone that fit what he gave as his description. And there were some couple guys toward the back of the bar, and I couldn't see them that well. And so I kind of walked over that way to see if one of them was him. And I asked the guy, I'm like, are you Dave? And he's like, and that's not really his name, but I said, are you Dave? And he goes, do you want me to be Dave? And this was like a younger guy, and he was with a couple of his friends, and I guess they thought they were cute and funny and everything. So I said, no, really, I'm supposed to meet someone named Dave up here. So it wasn't them, and they invited me to stay with them and have a couple beers. I said, no, I've really got to find this guy because, I'm supposed to meet him here and everything. So I walked around the place. I did not see anyone that I thought could be him. So I went outside. I thought maybe he's running late, and I would call his cell phone. So I called his cell phone, and he answered, and I said, hi, I'm here, I'm in the bar. Are you? And he goes, I'm here too. And I'm like, okay, well, do you think if I walk in again, you can show yourself to me? Because I said, I found nobody in the bar matching your description. So he's like, okay. So that was fishy. And I walked back in the bar, and then he walked up to me, and the words out of his mouth, the first word, now let me just say what he looked like. He was very averagey looking guy, not particularly gorgeous or anything, just average guy. Kind of had a large, one thing that struck me about him was his head was kind of large, I thought, for his body. But anyways, he was okay. And he walks right up to me, and what does he say? Well, you're no Britney Spears. I was just like, what the heck, man? What the heck? I said, well, I never claimed to look anything like Britney Spears. And I'm thinking, is that what you think you're meeting? Like a gorgeous knockout woman? And then I'm thinking to myself, you know, why? I don't know. I never made myself out to sound that way or anything. So we sat down. I didn't leave. I thought about leaving, but we sat down and we had some chicken wings, and then I just said goodbye and I was out the door. And I think he kind of started to like me a little bit after we had some conversation. But I was so offended by that, I just said good night. Good night, Irene. And I just walked out the door. And so that's another wonderful dating story that I have to share. I was no Britney Spears. Apparently he was expecting someone beautiful and thin and gorgeous like Britney Spears, and I was not that. Okay, guys, so let me know what you think of that dating story. Leave some comments below. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you want to hear more dating horror stories, let me know. I've got plenty where those came from, and maybe I can even draw some from a friend. Next time I'm going to talk about a friend that was conned online. Okay, so we'll save that for next time. Okay, and if you like my channel, subscribe and hit the bell, and then you'll be notified anytime somebody uploads, or anytime I upload videos, you'll be notified if you click on the bell after you subscribe. And subscribing is free. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.